County Sheriff says it was a single vehicle rollover collision. Woods had to be pulled out of the car by the jaws of life. According to his agent, he suffered multiple leg injuries and is currently in surgery. And joining me now on the phone is some of our colleagues at ESPN, Christine Brennan and Ryan Smith. Christine, what do we know at this point about Tiger's condition?
Well, we know that he was taken out of the car by the jaws of life, and is, according to his agent, Mark Steinberg, I spoke with some in the golf media, is saying that he has leg injuries and is not believed to be, well, we're hearing it's serious, could be somewhere between some moderate injuries and potentially more serious, and that he is in surgery. So, Tiger's 45 years old. He has been talking about trying to make it back for the Masters, which is in about, 5-6 weeks' time. And he won the Masters in 2019, one of the more improbable stories in sports history, coming back after so many problems, injuries, surgeries, personal scandals. And they got back to the top of the mountain in 2019, and everyone's hoping he's going to be able to compete in 2021. Obviously now that seems like a distant memory, talking about that, as we are now, obviously everyone, even as journalists who covered him as I have for the length of his career, obviously now the focus is on his health and is he okay, and will he be okay as a person. The golf seems secondary. But at this point, that's what we know. There's a lot we don't know. But there's great concern, of course, right now for Tiger Woods.
There sure is. And Ryan, what do we know about where he was coming from or where he was going?
Yeah, it's tough to say right now, Diane. I think the big concern is for his safety and for how he's doing right now. I mean, just as Christine was talking about, he's really undergone a career renaissance. This is a guy who not only, as you said, won the Masters in 2019, but at the end of last year really had a special moment at the PNC Championship with his son, showing a different side of Tiger Woods, the side of Tiger Woods, it's the dad, the side of Tiger Woods where golf is part of his life, but not everything in his life. So we're still learning all the details about how this situation actually unfolded. But I think now the concern is for his safety, his well-being as he is in surgery.
And Christine, we know he's had issues, a lot of issues with his back over the past few years. And just recently, he was recovering from another back surgery. What was the latest on that?
Yes, it was his fifth back surgery. Tiger is 45, but really has a body that skews much, much older just because of all of the pain, the injuries, the difficulties with his back, with his legs over the years, neck injuries, neck fusion, etc. So he said in an interview on Sunday during the PGA tournament that was going on in Los Angeles that he was just beginning to recover from that he had no timetable when he was asked about a plan. What's your plan for coming back? What's the plan for potentially being back for the Masters in early April? And he said there is no plan. So that's the status of the back. He said he's been working out and slowly but surely putting and hitting his sand wedge, which would again be the club with the least violent swing. As you can just start to gingerly work your way back, hitting golf shots. That's what Tiger's been doing. But that's certainly nowhere near the ability to be able to play a tournament. So, again, it seems almost ridiculous to be talking about that now with this news and with these pictures in particular that are just so troubling and so disturbing of Tiger's car and what happened to him earlier today. But, yes, the back has been a concern. It's been a concern basically, as Ryan knows, my goodness, for 10, 15 years we've been talking about Tiger's back, surgeries, issues, trying to come back, play golf again. And so that continues. And I'm guessing that would be the nature of his career in golf moving forward prior to, of course, whatever injuries and issues that are sustained based on this car accident.
And Ryan, we have seen Tiger come back from some serious challenges in the past.
We have more than a few. I mean, there was the issue back in 2009, 2010, where he actually had a minor car accident, ran into a fire hydrant, and that uncovered a bevy of information about his personal life, allegations of affairs. It led to his divorce from his then wife. And then around 2017, after sort of rehabbing his image from that, he had an arrest for driving under the influence, which he said had part to do with taking different medications to help him with some of those back issues and some of those injury issues. But Tiger Woods has always seemed to be the kind of person that no matter what happened to him in the public eye or even with his physical injuries, has been able to come back, has been able to establish himself not only in golf, but really as a changed person. And that's what's been so unique about him, especially over the last couple months. You know, the pandemic has limited his ability to play as much as he wanted to, but he still pursues his dream of playing golf. And as I said, he's had some moments recently where he's really showed a different side of himself to us. Tiger the human being, Tiger the dad, Tiger who cares more about golf and has so many other interests in life that really drive him. So his story this year was really one of a player coming back, and you never count him out because he is just someone who maybe has more talent, more skill than any golfer in history. And to see this happen to him now, we certainly pray for the best for him. But as Christine said, it's tough to think about him coming back from golf with what's happening now. And you just hope that he gets through this surgery, gets through issues that he might be suffering with, and recovers as soon as he can.
Yeah, you sure do. You know, we're looking at live video right now of officers there at the scene, taping the scene off, clearly getting ready to try to investigate and get to the bottom of what happened here. But we heard our local anchor there from LA describing the area and pointing out that, you know, the car rolled down this hillside. It seems to have hit a number of trees and a few other obstacles, but it missed one of those big electrical poles, and that, he says, was unlikely to have gone down in the path of this car. So you hope that this is one of those things we can look back on and say this could have been so much worse.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.